students, this is Dr. Vandana. Welcome to all of you in this lecture on the topic Understanding of Atma, that is soul in Ayurveda, with a special reference to human physiology. So what is Atma in human body and how can we understand its physiological role? Where does it reside in the body? What are its functions? Whether it is related to some specific organ? So all these things we will discuss in the whole lecture as on the basis of verse which has been given by the different scholars of Ayurveda. And is it possible for us to locate Atma in the body and study it in relation to some body organ or in light of present modern scientific knowledge about the body? So it is still a big question for the whole scientific community, but some scholars have tried to explain Atma in a spiritual aspect only, and some believe that it is energy, the part of cosmic energy or the supreme power, that is Paramatma. It is believed that Atma, it is the part of Paramatma, that is the cosmic Atma in the body. So at this juncture it is very difficult to define Atma, but we can understand its physiological importance as described in Ayurveda by looking on understanding all those words. We will be able to understand, I think, in a better way to the concept of Atma when the concept of quantum physics or metaphysics will grow more or develop more. So now we will look how Ayurveda has described this. So in Ayurveda, the Atma has been discussed as a causal factor for creation of living things. It is believed the whole creation of living thing is because of Atma and other Karana Dravya. So this is the verse, Khadinya Atma Manah Kalo Dishascha Dravya Sangraha Se Indriyam Chetanam Dravyam Nirindriyam Achetanam. Kha Adinya, Kha means a space, that is Akash, and other four Mahabhut, that is Vayu, Tej, Jal and Prithvi. Atma, Man, Kal, time factor, Disha, directions. So all these are the causal factors for creation of whole living things. The whole creation has been categorized into Chetan and Achetan on the basis of presence of Atma and Indriya. Sa Indriyam Chetanam Dravyam Nir Indriyam Achetanam. So the living things having the Indriya are called as Chetan Dravya, since they have capacity to express response to different kind of stimulus. So that's why they are categorized under the category of Indriya Dravya, Chetan Dravya. Whereas the things which do not have Indriya are categorized under the category of Achetan, means all those things do not have capacity to respond some stimulus or to show the sign of vitality. However, Acharya Chakrapani has further explained this, that the plants, they are also having the Chetana, but they are not able to express to the different responses. But however, if we observe all the plants, so like the sunflower, it has capacity to respond to the sun, as its flower movement is as per the direction of movement of sun. So but there is no clear-cut Indriya, so that's why all those plants, they are categorized as a Antaschetan. So this soul is the prime factor or primordial factor along with all these factors as a in creation of whole living things. Atma as a causal factor for Ayu, that is life. Sharira Indriya Sattva Atma 𝑠ंयोगो-धारे जीवितम् नित्यगश्च अनुबन्धस्य पर्यायाय रुच्यते. In this verse, it is defined that Atma is the essential factor or component for life. Sharira means the body, Indriya, sensory organs and motor organs, Sattva, man, and Atma. When all these factors are in conjugation, then only there is life. Tatra 𝐻𝐿𝐼 vritti. The life is the extension of consciousness. Means the life span is the time period up to which there is presence of Atma. Khadayas-chetana sashta dhatavah purusha smrita. Kha Adesh means the Panchamahabhut and Chetana. So the Panchamahabhut and the Chetana combinedly called as Shad Dhatu, Purush. So this is a Purush means the human body here. So this is important component for human body along with the Panchamahabhut. Chetana Dhaturapeka Smrita Purusha Sangyaka. It is also called as Chetana Dhatu since it is responsible for consciousness, and this Atma is also called as Purush. So the Purush is here synonym of Purush and Chetana. These are the synonyms for Atma. Chakrapani has further explained Chetana Sabdena Chetana Adhara Sa Manaska Atma Grihate. Here Chetana means Chetana Adhara Sa Manask means the man along with the manas is here considered as Chetana because the Atma is inactive and man is active. So the expression of consciousness or the expression of different kind of signs of living things is only in the presence of Atma, only by the man. So this Atma is also called as a Purush. Manas along with soul is called as Chetana. Since Atma provides consciousness to the body and the sign of living beings are exhibited through the man. Next is Atma as an important constituent for formation of human body, growth and its sustenance. In Charya has described about the Garbh and Sharir in Sharirasthan. So in this verse he explains that Atma is important body constituent for formation of zygote, its growth, development and ultimately the formation of a whole body. So the verse is Sukra Shonitam Garbhashayastam Atma Prakriti Vikara Sammurchitam Garbhe Uchyate. Shukra Shonit, Shukra sperm, Shonit ova, Garbhashayastam Atma Prakriti. When the Shukra and ova they get conjugated in the Garbhashay in uterus along with Atma and Ashta Prakriti and Shodas Vikar. Atma, Prakriti, Ashta Prakriti, that is Avikta Mahan Ahankar, Vikar, Shodas Vikar, that is Panchamahabhut and Indriya. So when all these get combined, then there is formation of Garbh in the uterus, formation of zygote in the uterus, and then Tam Chetana Vastitam 𝑉𝐻𝑎𝑦𝑢𝑟 So in the presence of Chetana only, all the five Panchamahabhut perform their functions, like 𝑉𝐻𝑎𝑦𝑢𝑟, the Vayu is responsible for division, cell division. Tejam ena pachati, Tej is responsible for metabolism. Apah kledayanti, the Jal provides moisture. Prithvi sanghanti, Prithvi provides solidity. Or Akasham vivardhati, Akash provides space. Evam vivardita sa yada hastapada jihva ghrana karna nitam adibir angai rupetas tada shariram iti sangya labhate. So here I want to emphasize that the Panchamahabhut, they perform their functions only in the presence of Atma. So that's why there is development of embryonic development of the zygote. It develops into the embryo, then fetus, and then it develops as a whole body, and then it gets a name as Sharira. This is the importance which has been mentioned by Acharya Shushruta. Tatra shariram nam chetanadhisthana bhutam panchamahabhuta vikara samudayatmakam samyogvahi. This is another verse in which Acharya Charak explains that Chetana is again the essential factor for making the human body. So, Tatra Shariram Nam Chetana Adhisthana Bhutam. The body is the Adhishthan or reservoir for the Chetana, and it is made up of the Panchamahabhuta Vikara, that is Dosh Dhatu and Mal, Man and Indriya. So, Dosh Dhatu, Mal, Man and Indriya are the derivatives of Panchamahabhut, and along with the Atma, then there is formation of body. Sattva Atma Shariram Cha Trayam Etat Tridandavat. Sattva means Man, Atma and Sharir are the three pillars of the body. So for the sustenance of body, along with Man and Sharir, Atma is very essential factor. So all these words basically express that the presence of Atma for the formation of embryo, its embryonic development, and to develop the whole human body, it is very essential factor. Now, seat of soul or Atma. षडंगम अंगम विज्ञानम इंद्रियाणार्थ पंचकम आत्मा च सगुणश्चेत चिंत्यम च हृदि संशितम. Similarly, there is another verse by Acharya Shushruta, Hridayam Chetana Sthanam Uktam Shushruta Dehinam. So, all the scholars in Ayurveda, they have considered consciously that the seat of Atma is Hriday. Atma, that is the soul, and Chetana, that is consciousness. So, the seat of consciousness, the Atma, soul, and Man is Hriday. So in Charak Sutra Sthan, Charak defines that along with the Atma, other things also reside in the heart. Sadangam Angam. Shadang means there are 6 divisions of the body. Sir, Antaradhi. Sir means head, Antaradhi the trunk, and the 4 limbs. So how we can understand that this body is present in the brain or in the heart? So we know that when we study the nervous system, so there we found that there is the whole body is represented in the motor and sensory homunculus. So by this we can understand that why he said that Shadang is present in the brain. Vijnanam means the knowledge. Indriyanartha panchakam. In all the indriya and their earth. So as we know, there are 2 kind of sensations, special senses and general sensations, and all the kind of sensation have specific areas in the cerebral cortex. So there are the different cerebral cortical areas which are responsible to receive the sound, to receive the visual stimulus, or to receive the auditory stimulus or taste stimulus, and there is a area for general sensations also. So the Atma and the Saguna. The Atma along with the Man. Chet means Man. Chintyam, it is the function of Manas, that is the continuous thought process and analysis. All resides within the heart along with the Atma. The Sushruta has also the same opinion. Adler has defined one thing. Tatra hridayam visheshena chetana sthanam chaitanyas pradam samanyevam tu sakala shariram eva chetana sthanam. Means heart, here he says that heart is the main seat for Chetana or consciousness, but in general the consciousness is present all over the body. So we know that if we look the structure of nervous system and function of nervous system, so we find that the whole brain is the seat of consciousness, and the expression of consciousness means the exhibition of signs of vitality. It is all through the body. Now the synonyms of the word Atma. सा सर्वगः सर्वशरीरभृच्च सा विश्वकर्मा सा च विश्वरूपः सा चेतना धातुरिन्द्रियश्च सा नित्ययुक् सा अनुसयः एव च. Sarvagah means it is present in all living beings in the universe. Sarva Sharirabhrich means it is the regulator of whole body functions. Sa Vishwakarma, karma means function, so it is the doer of all kind of functions. Vishwarupa, the ability to present in various forms of life, that is either in human life or it also goes and resides in animal life or different kind of creatures, living creatures on the earth. So because of this ability, the Atma is called as Vishwarupa. Sa Chetana Dhatur Indriyash. Nityayuk Sa Anusaya Eva. It is cause for consciousness, Chetana, and it is also called as Chetana Dhatu, and it is Atindriya. Atindriya means we cannot perceive or see the Atma by the help of our sensory organs. Sa Nityayuk. Nityayuk means since the Atma is in continuous connection with the Buddhi, Ahankar and Manas, so it is called as Nityayug. Sa Anusaya. It is related with the Rag, Dvesh, that is the Sukh and Dukh. Rag means attachment or pleasure or pain. So although we know that it is Nirvikar, but it is related with all these kind of emotions and the attachment because of its connectedness with the Man, Buddhi and Ahankar. Next synonym is Nishkriyam cha Swatantram cha Vashinam Sarvagam Vibhum Vadanati Atmanam Atmakya Kshetragyam Saksharam Tatha. It is Nishkriya, means Atma do not have capacity to perform any kind of action independently. Although we say that the Atma is the doer of all functions, it is regulator of all functions, but it is inactive, and whereas Man is active. So the Manas performs all kind of actions only in the presence of Atma. So both are interdependent on each other. So in human body, the Man and Atma both are always interrelated with each other. Swatantram, it is independent. Vasinam, Vasinam means it is regulator of all kind of Indriya. Sarvagam means Sarvatra Gamanam. It has ability to present or to enter from one body into another body or living thing. So that's why it is called as Sarvag, means it is present in all kind of living things. Vibhum means it is omnipresent. Kshetragya. Kshetragya, say this human body is called as Kshetra, and the Atma resides in it. That's why it is called as Kshetragya Sakshanam. It is the witness of all kind of activities, or it is the perceiver of all kind of knowledge. So that's why it is called as Sakshi. So all these are the synonyms of the word Atma. Another synonym is Shariri and Purush. Now what are the different characteristics of the living being which are exhibited due to the presence of Atma? प्राण अपानो निमेषाद्या जीवनं मनसो गति इंद्रियांतर संचारः प्रेरणं धारणं चायत देशांतर गति स्वप्ने पंचत्व ग्रहणं तथा दृष्टस्य दक्षिणेनाक्षणा सर्वे नाम गमस्तथा इच्छा द्वेष सुखम दुखम प्रयत्नश्चेतना धृति बुद्धि स्मृति अहंकारो लिंगानि परमात्मना. So all these are the characteristics which are exhibited only in the presence of Atma in the body. So they are Prana Apano means it refers to the process of breathing. Prana means here Uchwas, Nishwas. Prana Apano means Uchwas and Nishwaso. So Prana means inhalation of the air into the lungs, that is Nishwas, and Apan means exhalation of the air from the lungs, that is Uchwas. Nimesh Adaya, Nimesh means Nimesh and Unmesh. So Nimesh means the movement of eyelids in lower direction, that is closing of the eye. Unmesh means the movement of eyelids in upper direction or opening of the eye. Jivanam, that is the life. As we have earlier discussed, that Atma is an important constituent or biological entity for vitality of the human body. Manaso, Gati, the movement of manas, that is all the kind of activity of mind is being regulated by man. Indriyantara Sanchara, connectedness of manas from one indriya to another. Preranam Dharanam Chayat. Preranam means to induce, Dharan means to regulate. So it regulates the functions of manas and indriya and it induces them to perform their functions. Deshantar Gati Swapne Panchatva Grahanam Tatha. Deshantar Gati Swapne Panchatva Grahanam Tatha means the moving from one place to another place in dream, or seeing death in the dream. Drishtasya dakshine nakshara sarve nava gamastatha. Drishtasya, this means vision, to see. Dakshina means the right eye. Akshana means eye. So the seeing the object by right eye in the same way by the left eye also. It means the perception of same object by the both eyes. Ichha means desire, dvesh means hatred or aversion, sukh happiness, dukh unhappiness or misery, prayatna effort to perform some function, chetna means it is the cause for consciousness, dhriti regulator of man and buddhi, dhriti niyamatmika, buddhi buddhist 𝘠𝑚 karanam. Buddhi means the intelligence, the analysis power. Smriti punar anubhutasya smarat, the recall of previously perceived things. So retrieval of the already perceived thing is called as smriti or memory. Ahankar means the awareness about oneself, the awareness about the existence of oneself. So this all these characteristics which we have discussed in the presence in human body or exhibited in human body only in the presence of Atma. Like few of them are related with the vitality of the body or exhibit the living sign of the body, like breathing process, blinking of the eye, response to some stimulus. As in clinical practice also, to check whether the person is dead or alive, just first we examine for the breathing, we check for the air coming from the nostrils, or we check for the eye movement or response of eye to light. Similarly, we also apply another stimulus like sound, pain, touch to elicit the response or to see the response against these stimulus to check the vitality. So there is another. These are the two another verse. They express that when the Atma escapes from the body, then the body becomes dead. Yasmat samplabhyante lingani etani jivita, means all these traits are present only into the living things. Na mritasya lingani tashmat ahu rishya. Tashmat ahu means rishya means all the rishi. They say that these characters are not present in a mrit, that is in dead body. Shariram hi gate tasmin 𝘠𝑦𝑎 𝐏𝐻𝐿 panchbhuta sheshatvat panchatvam gatam uchyate. As the Atma leaves the or escapes from the body, body becomes dead. Tasmin hi gate means when the Atma leaves the body or escapes from the body. So, and that dead body has been given a simile to a 𝑠hunyāgāram achetanam, means the body becomes achetan and it is like an empty house where nobody resides. Panchabhuta sheshatvat panchatvam gatam uchyate. So we know the constituent of human body are Panchamahabhut, Vikar and Atma. So when the Atma escapes from the body gets decomposed into its 5 basic elements, that is Akash, Vayu, Tej, Jal, Prithvi, and it gets mixed with the universal Panchamahabhut, and that state is called as that Panchatva Grahanam. So in these words, Acharya Charak expresses about the importance and of the Atma, that how it is important in different kind of physiological activities. 16 traits produced in human body due to combination of Atma with Manas. This is the verse given by Acharya Shashrat, and it is similar to the Charak as we have discussed. Here he says, Tasya sukh dukhe ichha dvesho prayatna prana apana unmesha nimesho buddhir mana sankalpo vicharana smriti vigyan 𝘍𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑤 𝐕𝐢𝑎𝑝 𝑙abdhiश्च कर्म पुरुषस्य शरीर आत्मनो संयोग कारणेन मनसा संयोगे ये गुणा उत्पद्यन्ते. Means all these traits, they develop in the human body only in the combination when the Atma gets combined with the Manas. So we will discuss it one by one. Sukh tatra sukham swabhavato anukula vedaniyam. When the things happen as per the desire of a person, then they produce the sense of feeling of happiness or positive attitude. And dukh, when the things are not as per the desire of a person, then they produce negative feeling or negative attitude and cause the feeling of unhappiness or pain. Iksha, abhilasha means desire, dvesh means the aversion or hatred, prayatna karya samarambe utsaha prayatno mana pravitti kara. Prayatna means to courage to start some work or enthusiasm to perform some work. It is the function of manas. Prano vayu vaktra sanchari, air inhaled in the mouth. Apan pakvashe sthit adhogamanashila, air released from the anus is apan and it is present in the pakvashe and its movement is in downward direction. Unmesh nimesh chakshusho unmilan nimilane, means unmilan means opening of the eye, nimilane means the closing of the eye. Buddhi nishchayatmika means the decision taking power is called as buddhi. Mana sankalp. Sankalp is the vishay of man. Chintam vichari uviyam cha dhyayam sankalp evacha. So to get the determination or knowledge on perceived stimulus by man after the analysis is called as mana sankalp. विचारणा, पुनर्-उहोभ्यां वस्तुः विमर्शः, analysis of perceived knowledge by the indriya, स्मृति, पूर्व अनुभूतस्य अर्थस्य स्मरणं, recall or retrieval of past experiences or perceived knowledge, विज्ञान, शिल्प, शास्त्र, बोधः, textual knowledge, the means to acquire the knowledge or skill on a particular subject, adhyaveshāyo buddhi vyapara, the process of analysis and decision making is the function of buddhi, vishayopalabdhi, perception of sabd, sparsh, roop, ras, gandh. So all these are the traits which arise in human body when the Atma gets combined with the Manas. And it is, Acharya Dillard has said it as a ete karma purushasya shodasha guna at eva kala uchyate. Kala means here traits. So these 16 traits are produced in the human body. Now the characteristics of Atma, that is soul. Nirvikarah parastvatma sarvabhuta gudaindriya chaitanya karanam nityo drashta pashyati hi kriya. Atma is nirvikar, means it is devoid of all kind of feelings or emotions. Although the Atma is the constituent of human body, but it is not described as the seat for disease or pain. Only the Sharir, that is the body, and Man are the seat of pain, because it is nirvikar. So because of this property, the Atma is not the seat of disease. Parasthatma sattva bhuta gudendriya. And when this Atma is connected with the sattva, Man, bhuta gun, that is the shabd, sparsh, roop, ras, gandh and indriya, then it is the cause for chaitanya. Karana means cause. Then it is the cause for chaitanya, that is consciousness. And it is drashta pashyati hi kriya. So it is the perceiver of all kind of knowledge, and it is called as drashta, means the it is the responsible for as a factor. It is considered as a factor which is responsible for regulator of all kind of human bodily functions with the help of Man. Now the role of Atma in perception of knowledge. So this is the verse. Atmendriya mano arthanam sannikarshat pravartate vyakta tadatveya buddhi prataksham sa niruchyate. When Atma, Indriya, Man and Arth means the Vishaya, that is Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Indriya, Vishaya, and the subjects of Manas, that is the Chintya, Vichara, Oya, Dheya and Sankalp. So they get connected. Sannikarshat means when they are in their connectedness. Then Vyakta Tadatve, then there is generation of knowledge. Tadatve means the immediately, Vyakta means generation. Ya Buddhi, Buddhi means knowledge. Here Buddhi means knowledge. So when the Atma, Indriya, Man and Earth are in their connectedness or are in alignment, then the immediate knowledge which is produced is called as Pratiksha. So here in this verse, Acharya emphasized that it is the not only the perceptor of different kind of stimulus or knowledge, rather it also helps in generation of knowledge. Soul, an important dimension of health, the spiritual health. Acharya Shushruta has given a verse regarding the health. Samdosha sabhangascha samdhatu malikriya prasanna atmendriya mana swast ityabhidhiyate. When a dosh, Agni and Mal, Dhatu and Mal are in their balanced state, And Malkriya, the excretory functions are normal. Prasanna Atma Indriyaman. Prasanna means pleasing. Atma, soul. Indriya, all the sensory and motor organs. And Man, mind, are in their optimal functional state and in their pleasant state. Then the condition which is arised is called as health. And this health is basically, we can say it is a absolute health or the holistic health. So in this verse, Acharya Shashwat defines about the physical, physiological and spiritual health. As we know, the health of definition of health given by WHO is that health is not merely the absence of disease, rather it is a state of well-being of human body, physical. So there are different dimensions of health. So the physical, physiological, social and spiritual well-being of an individual. So among them, there is a spiritual health. So the Atma also play a great role in attainment of the complete health or absolute health. So to summarize, that the importance of Atma in human body, we can say that Ayurveda has considered Atma as a biological entity which resides in heart, or can say brain, is responsible for consciousness in the whole body, and its presence is very essential for persistence of life and all the activities. Atma is also considered as Karana Dravya, primordial causal factor that is responsible for creation of all living beings. It is important body constituent along with the Pancha Mahabhut, and it resides in the heart. Although it is inactive, but it is continuously regulating the whole human bodily functions through the manas. And it gives consciousness to the body and responsible for exhibition of all kind of living being and persistence of life. Thank you, friends. This is all about the physiological understanding of Atma in human body as described by Ayurveda scholars. Thank you once again.